Good evening, everyone. When I say everyone, I mean maybe the 22 people that watched the last video. This one will be about half the length of the last video, so as the average view time was about half, maybe you'll see this one to the end, hopefully. Anyway, so budget provisions. What do they mean for you? Well, probably not a lot. If you are an employed basic rate taxpayer, then you've got an extra £70 of personal allowances every year, and the primary threshold for national insurance that went up by a similar amount, £68. What that means is an extra, wait for it, £22.40 in your pay packet a year. That's right. That equates to about £1.86 a month. So in real terms, what that means for you is you'll be able to buy two 6-packs of Warburton's crumpets from Tesco a month. But these rates and the allowances are being frozen for 4 years until 2026. So with inflation, your £1.86 that would have bought you Warburton's crumpets would now only get you 6-packs of two 6-packs of Tesco pikelets. I don't really know what they are, but that's what it'll get you. For higher rate taxpayers, there's an extra £200 added to the basic rate band, as well as the additional allowance. So that equates to £113.40 per year, or £9.45 a month. So for all you middle class alcoholics out there, that means an extra bottle of Villa Maria Sauvignon Blanc every month. But after inflation, after 4 years, you'll have to lower your expectations to a bottle of Tesco Finest Rioja. For those earning over £125,140 a year, additional rate taxpayers, well, these provisions actually mean absolutely nothing at all. They make no difference to you, and there's also been no increase in the pension lifetime allowance. That said, the widely anticipated hike in the capital gains tax rate, it was, well, just assumed that it was going to rise in line with the current income tax rates. Well, that didn't happen, and nor did the restriction on pension reliefs. Again, it was anticipated that that was going to be restricted to basic rate only. So in short, for most people, employed people certainly, not a lot has changed at all. We will see an increase in the main rate of corporation tax to 25% in 2023, and that'll be on profits over £250,000 a year. Profits up to 50,000, they'll still be taxed at the current 19%, and there'll be a transitional relief between those two figures. So that might prompt some review of tax strategies, particularly for directors, how they are remunerated, how they take their money out. So that will need a little bit of thought, but there's some time to think about that, so things are structured in the most tax efficient way. From the 1st of April, the Chancellor referred to super deductions, and this was a reference to new allowances with regard to capital expenditure. So currently, if you buy capital items, plant and machinery, well, you can offset the cost of those, 100% of that cost in most cases, as an annual investment allowance against any taxable profits. Well, for plant and machinery purchased from the 1st of April onwards for a couple of years, you'll be able to deduct 130% of that cost from taxable profits. So you can reduce profits and pay less corporation tax, or even that might even create a loss. And as well as reducing your corporation tax in the current year, if you create a loss, you can now carry that back 3 years rather than the current 1 year, so potentially getting refunds. So some businesses, companies could get refunds of corporation tax if they paid tax in the previous years, and these allowances create a loss. that is about it, really. It won't make a massive difference to anyone in the short term. Larger companies will be paying more corporation tax, but for the everyday employee, these provisions really don't make much of an impact at all. So that's it for now. Next video, we'll be back in the aeroplane. So see you later.